Here, full of ambition and very confident of pulling off a big upset tonight.
Yeah, well, he's here with absolutely nothing to lose. He probably feels as strong as he's felt in a long time at the weight, in a championship fight, although he didn't come in very far over the super bantamweight limit. But he's coming forward, so he's come to put on a show. I mean, whether he really believes what he's been saying is another matter. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, talk's the easy part of this business, and this is a fast start from Selby, just letting the punches flow, picking some nice shots here.
Yeah, Munroe just has to think what he's doing, box his way forward. It's not enough to... I mean, sometimes fighters, they want to show that they go out in their shield if they don't really believe they're going to win. And they just box, the kamikaze idea. But if he wants to win this, he's going to have to use his skills, he's going to have to think what he's doing and use that southpaw stance to his full advantage. But at the moment, he's not doing any of those things, he's just trundling forward.
Selby not messing around, he's already sunk in 3 lefts to the body. He's obviously watched the tape of Scott Quigg beating Rendall Munroe with body punches. There's another one, this time it's a right hand. Fast and sharp this from Selby.
Yeah, Munroe just a little bit too predictable, trundling forward without, little feints, little angles here and there. He wants to make an early impression, but he won't do it like this.
Selby slipping nicely away. Selby admits, if you talk to him, he said he's got to work on the defensive side of his game. He is there to be hit. He has been tagged pretty much every fight we've seen. Says he takes a shot very well, but acknowledges that you start moving up in this game, you're going to have guys who will be able to put you away if you don't know how to defend yourself. But again, just keeping these punches flowing. Very positive start this from Selby. Good combinations.
Yep, he's quite happy to allow Munroe to come forward, leaping with the right hand, coming back with the left hook, working the body. He's sunk a couple into the body already. I think that'll be a big part of his plan. So yeah, you really, the rhythm. He's got into a rhythm straight away.
Well, that was better from Munroe. He made Selby miss a few there. He needs to do a lot more of that. A smile there from Munroe. Getting tagged again.
Yep, Selby's boxing well. He's quite happy to allow Munroe to come forward, especially now that he knows he has the power to hurt him with one single shot. So he's probably confident Munroe will walk onto a big shot sooner or later.
It's good work. Very positive. Jabbing well, following up with the right crosses and then those hooks to the body. And it is all flowing for Lee Selby at the moment.
Good chopping right hand, and there's a left hook finishing on the left hook again. Clever stuff.
Munroe doesn't need to be taking too much more of this. He's got to find something to just turn the tide here, because Selby's pretty much picking him off as he wants.
Yeah, he can't pin Selby down. He would have to be stepping across, trying to box him into a corner, but he's not able to do that. And he's felt the power a few times now. There the body shots going in.
And it's the hand speed as well of Selby that's really catching the eye. And just changing the point of attack. Got caught with the right hand there, Selby. Munroe getting through with something, but short there, and then paying for it with another body shot.
I haven't quite worked out what Munroe's tactics are. He's just kind of bundling forward without any real method in what he's doing. I hope he doesn't want to just show here that he's here to put up a show and go out in his shield, because I mean what he's doing is not working and he's carrying on doing it. Body shot again.
Well, he's sprinkling him in there liberally, Selby, but again spearing through with those right crosses.
Well, he's making it competitive, which is the main thing, but he can't work out his plan.
And Selby's just measuring him up now as well. Bit of work downstairs there. Munroe had very limited success through these first 2 rounds.
No, and he's using up steam at the same time, throwing a lot of punches to no effect. He needs, just a bit more touches in his own punches and a bit more method in his boxing. He's taken what Selby's got, but he's not winning anything, not making any impression.
How often does he fall short as well, as he did there with that right hand lead? Munroe getting through with body shots there. That's where he has to capitalise, Munroe. He made Selby miss, but he didn't. He wasn't able to because Selby regrouped very quickly.
That's a good clean shot that Selby picked there, right hand. They say that's the punch for the southpaw. Difficult to argue when it lands as cleanly as that.
Back close in this one. A bit of showboating there with the right hand.
I think Selby's enjoying himself here, putting on a show. But he's built a following and a reputation on getting people out of there. And he hasn't been doing it recently. I think it's time maybe now just to start getting his body weight forward, take the fight to Rendall Munroe. He has no problem getting his punches on target. So that was good. Just a little reaction there from Munroe with that body shot. Now this is a bit better from Selby. This is what we like to see. A bit more business-like now.
It is looking easy for him as well. Something we saw especially in one or two of his Commonwealth title defences. An Australian coming over. Selby just way too good for him. Just cruised through that one, but in his last two fights he started okay and then faded. Well, that's a decent right hand from Munroe, but he faded against the tough Romanian VRL Simeon and did well just to hang on there in the end. And against Ryan Walsh it was the other way around. Walsh started really well and then Selby came on strong in the later rounds. So you would like a complete performance here, and again good work from Munroe getting through with a solid left hand.
Yeah, I think Selby should be standing his ground and imposing himself, using his power, using his natural weight to his advantage. But it's a little boxing routine he's putting on at the moment. So Rendall Munroe still full of fire
and having some success.
Yes,
he's making a little bit of contact here. Once again, another left hook from Munroe. Working the jab, okay, they were not exactly punches that were going to hurt anybody, but they both landed. There's another one. Selby looking to respond as well. I'm not saying that Munroe's got himself right back into it, but he's had a lot more success in this round than any of the previous rounds.
Yeah, the alarming thing is he's doing the same things, but they've started working a little bit better now, and that's down to Selby, because he's not stopping him in his tracks.
And Selby needs to just reassert some authority here.
But did you hear the crowd getting behind Selby there when he put the punches together there? That's what they want to see. They want a little bit of drama. They don't want this, picking points. They expect big things from Lee Selby. He's capable. It's time to produce.
Marked up around the right eye, Selby. Munroe missed there, but Munroe sticking to this game plan. Trying to chase Selby down, get himself in the danger zone. It's risky.
Nick Selby is topping a bill here, a big bill. He's drawn a huge crowd, and I think they want better than this. It's beautiful boxing, back foot stuff, making Munroe miss, popping the punches out. But I would feel that the crowd just want a bit more drama. They want to see a bit more meat in these punches. They know he's capable of it. So maybe in the corner need a little word with him just to up the tempo and start trying to put Munroe in his place. A couple of times he's opened up, you heard the crowd rising. That's what they want to see. That's what they've come to see. So just flitting around here, outboxing Rendall Munroe. No, I think the one, there you hear them again, their big body shot lands. The volume raises.
And I think Selby has set the bar for himself pretty high with some really impressive performances at domestic level. And that's the key, domestically. You know,
the body's the place to go for Selby here. The hands are up. There's plenty of target down. That was a thumping shot to the forehead there.
He's getting through. And Munroe not offering an awful lot. He's just staying in that neutral corner. And again a body shot. But look at that, just shrugged back by Selby. Tossed him like a rag doll there, Selby, and keeping the heat on. And Munroe slipping and sliding, but he can't get away from everything. Again, a good little shot, nice little inside uppercut with the left hand, but still Selby just pouring it on.
He can't find the chin, that's the problem. They're landing high, are partially blocked. He needs to find the chin.
He's getting through there, and now it is stopped. Ian John Lewis steps in, and Rendall Munroe is furious. He kept up the barrage, Selby, but was Rendall Munroe in serious trouble there? That's a question to be debated.
I think he was coping with the pressure. Although he was taking a pounding, wasn't coming back with anything. You can't really blame the referee. But I tell you what, the fight needed that. Lee Selby needed that. The crowd needed that. They needed to see Lee Selby, leave the cute boxing behind and remind the crowd what his reputation is built on. That was more like it. Those were proper punches he was throwing. He was real thumping punches. You can argue whether or not Munroe
didn't let him off the hook.
I mean, the argument will be the fact that his head was, that's where he was hurt. That was the start. And like a natural puncher, Selby pounced on that. Now, this is it. Most of the punches are partially blocked or catching him high in the head. There was constant movement from Munroe. So he knew what he was doing. That's him waving the referee over. But look, Munroe was coping with it. He was looking right back at Selby. He was trying to throw punches back. And the referees jumped in. I can really see how Munroe wasn't all that happy with that. Although his eyes did look a little bit glazed there just in that little bit of replay. He wasn't throwing too much back. He wasn't getting himself out of the corner. He wasn't grabbing hold of Selby, so there was a few things Munroe should have been doing there, but he tried to fight back a little bit there, but not making any great impression. So it's just a make your mind up time for a referee. You can't really fault the referee for stopping that, although I can see how that Munroe would be displeased about it.
Well, you asked for a bit of flash and a bit of style and some substance from Lee Selby, and that's what we got in the end. And that is Rendall Munroe he's just put away. And surely the dream now over for Rendall. Although he's still